Hey guys, Owen here with Seek Outside. Today we're going to go over what to do when you receive your Seek Outside Breakaway backpack. The first thing to do when you receive your Breakaway backpack is open up the box. And we'll open this guy up here. Inside the box, you will have your backpack that you ordered with a frame and harness. And you will also have a bag with 4 gatekeeper straps, 1 over the top strap, 1 gatekeeper to side release strap, as well as a load shelf and a field repair kit. The field repair kit includes 1-inch buckle to replace the buckle on your hip belt. It'll include one 1-inch field repair kit for the other part of the hip belt, as well as 2 gatekeepers, left and right side. Now that we have our backpack out, let's go ahead and take off this plastic cover and get our backpack out. You'll see that there are 4 gatekeeper straps attached to the main pack bag. 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and then on the other side, 1 at the bottom and 1 on the top. Before you start to get fitted and everything, I recommend loosening everything up here and checking the hip belt fit. You don't want the hip belt to be overly big on you, because then you will not be able to get it adequately attached. But you do not want it to be too small that you don't get coverage around your hips. As you can see, I have 1.5 to 2 inches of coverage past my hip bones, and I don't have too little here where I cannot get it connected. Seek Outside can exchange your hip belt when brand new and unused. So if the belt does not fit, please contact customer service and we can set an exchange for you to either get a smaller or larger hip belt. The next thing we want to do to get our pack all fitted is measure our torso length. So I'm going to have a friend come over here and measure my torso length. We're measuring from our C7 vertebrae, which when we push our necks down will be a bump, and then we're measuring to the top of our iliac crest, which is the top of the hip bone. Now I'm going to have a friend come in and measure my torso height. You want to have your top of your hip bones, and you want to have your thumb run behind your back so your friend can measure, and then he's going to find your C7 vertebrae, which is the pointy bump sticking out by the bottom of your neck. I know from prior measurements that I have a 19-inch torso, so we're going to adjust the pack accordingly. So now we want to measure the harness to the hip belt to find our torso height. Currently, we measure from the middle of the harness to the middle of the hip belt. This is at 16.5 inches right now. So we need to raise the harness 2.5 inches. The first thing you're going to want to do is release your load lifters. And then you're going to go up to this buckle here, release this, and release this. Now, we're going to just simply loosen these up and get 2.5 inches of movement out of them. Now that we have the pack adjusted down to 19 inches for the torso height, we're going to repeat this process. The most important thing to do is make sure that the harness has equal tension on each side, and then we're just going to run our buckles back. Now that we have our torso height adjusted correctly on the backpack, it's time to put on the backpack. I recommend having your harness and your load lifters loose before you put on the pack. This will give you your best fitment. What I do at first is I'll get these shoulder straps on, and then I'll get my hip belt nice and tight. I want it in the center of my iliac crest, the top of your hip bones. I'm then going to cinch down the harness, get my sternum strap all attached, and then from here I can adjust my load lifters. As you can see, I have adequate load lift here, and the pack will carry well. To make sure your pack is fit right and you're going to get adequate load lift, you want the top of your frame to be in the ear area. This allows me to have a good angle on my load lifter. Now that your backpack is adequately sized to you, now it's time to try it with some weight. We recommend 30 pounds for most average users. This will show you how the frame height is for you. We do offer 2 and 4-inch frame extensions if the frame height is incorrect. For people packing heavier loads, we recommend putting on more weight. In this case, I'm putting 30 pounds on the pack, and I'm going to do that by using the breakaway system. Now we're going to add this weight. So use the supplied load shelf seen in this bag to throw some weight on the pack. Again, we're going to put 30 pounds on there. So I'm going to release the backpack, and I'm going to attach this load shelf. We recommend keeping the weight high, as weight low in the pack will not fit well and will make you lean back. There are loops on the backpack that the load shelf and gatekeepers can attach to. Get your load, in this case, our nice block right here. Slide it in between the pack bag. And use your supplied gatekeeper straps to cinch down the load. Using the gatekeepers, simply press down to release them and slide them through the provided loops. Use the other side to go to any loop of your liking and cinch down the load shelf. Now simply reattach the bag with the weight in between it and cinch down the bag. I'm now going to put the backpack on, again tightening the hip belt first. Making sure it's on my iliac crest, top of your hip bones. And then I'm going to tighten down my harness, attach my sternum strap, make sure everything is even, and then I'm going to use my load lifters. If at your desired weight, you're getting adequate load lift and you have no weight on your shoulders, your pack is fitted correctly. If the frame height is again below your ear at the weights you plan on carrying, you may need a 2 or a 4-inch frame extension to get that pack higher to achieve adequate load lift. You'll notice that the hip belt has a few grommets in it. We recommend using this at the highest grommet. This is the way all packs will ship. However, if it's a special case where your body may need a special fitment, or you have a much shorter torso, using the lower grommets will be a good idea. Now that your backpack is all fitted up and you're ready to go into the woods, we have some straps to talk about. Your pack ships with some straps. You'll have 4 26-inch gatekeeper straps that are designed to secure loads as well as compress the pack in a baggie, and you will also have 4 on the main pack bag. It will also ship with an over-the-top strap. This is used to secure the roll top. It'll have 3 gatekeepers on it. It'll also ship with a gatekeeper to side release buckle, and these are also another method to secure the roll top. These 2 straps are not needed, but can be used as great accessories. As seen with the gatekeeper strap, we used it to secure our load when test fitting the pack. This can also be used to secure things to the outside. There will be multiple loops on the pack bag as well as the frame, and you can use these to compress the pack or secure loads. The over-the-top strap is used to secure the roll top as well as secure items to the top of the pack bag. Simply roll your roll top down, attach your 2 outside gatekeepers to these loops at the top of the backpack. And then you'll bring your top strap down to the loop on the front of the backpack. Tighten these up, and your roll top is secured. The gatekeeper to side release strap has a 3/4 inch male and female buckle. As you'll notice here on our roll top, there's also a male and female. Simply hook up the male to the female on both sides, roll your roll top down, and then secure the gatekeeper to any of the provided loops on the pack bag. Backpacks have a ton of extra accessories that you can purchase with them, and most of them strap to the pack bag. For example, we have a Merlin here. This can be used for load compression as well as extra space and storage. These connect to the backpack via the gatekeeper straps and again allow you to compress them down. Another accessory is the base talon. The base talon is lighter and has a little less storage than the Merlin, but is used in the same exact way, where it can be used for compression of loads as well as extra storage on the backpack. Another accessory is the top lid. The top lid is used mainly for extra space, but can also be used to secure loads to the top of the backpack. This attaches right up here on the top of the frame via a gatekeeper system, and then we'll have compression that'll go down the front or to the side of the backpack. Hip belt pockets are designed to attach to your hip belt. These will generally come installed on your backpack if ordered with them, along with all the other accessories. Now that you know the ins and outs of your Seek Outside Breakaway backpack, go enjoy it in the field and have a great day.